The date is June 13th for a monthly maintenance at Corinne Lewis. And this is the front yard. Oops, I gotta sneeze. Phew! 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 We removed all the weeds from the rock area. That is going to be switched up either next year. I think next year the plan is to do something different. Weeding a lot of morning glory out of here was a majority of our morning. Just something to keep track of while we're here. We also cut back the dianthus. It's starting to go for round 2 underneath shortly. Starting to die off up top. And then just fluffing exposed soil. We also watered this area, specifically the columbine. They're looking a little droopy and sad, and we want them to continue to thrive. But everything is really lush up here. It's prime time at this garden. We dialed back the sage a little bit per her request. Things looking nice back here as well. The lavender has survived from last year, the transplant. And it's just another view of the back. And the front doors, everything is swept out. This little middle section. Once again, a lot of morning glory was ripped out of here. Exposed soil fluffed. And then over here, really taking the ivy back to the edge of the driveway again, so we have a visible line. And then same thing up here, weeding out this area. We took the dead petals off of the poppies, but we're gonna leave this, of course. Little intrigue up here. And pulling things out. We cleaned up the rose bush. And nice and clean. Really big cleanup day. We also got all of her window wells cleaned out. They are nice and tidy, all 5 of them. And then beautifully lush back here. We tidied up the lamium a little bit and dialed it back just a touch where it was getting a little too in the pathway, but it's kind of nice the way it hangs over. We also installed 2 new boxwoods, so that's a new boxwood, and then there's a new one up by the entrance to Jason's studio. All the soil being raked and weeded and fluffed. Really clean appearance up here. And then we tied this tree back with some string because it was a little too droopy. All of this got thoroughly watered. This area specifically gets a lot of direct sunlight, as you can see, but we watered it twice, so should have a little chance. It was 100 degrees today, so things got a little droopy in this vicinity. We spent extra time on the magnolias, giving them some good water. We also cut this lovely hedge with the hand shears, and it's just really pleasant. Cleaned up underneath and around it. Some morning glory maintenance all throughout this pathway. It is growing in the Jenny, which we had to cut back quite a ways so that you can see the steps again, and I know in a month it's going to continue to grow in, so for now this is okay. Should hold us off for another month. And then getting the bamboo leaves picked up, that was a whole endeavor. Fluffing, weeding, raking, new boxwood, deadheading the morning glory, deadheading the iris all around, and then cutting the Jenny out of the gaiety here. Just something a little different to keep it organized. The vinca is really not spreading over here. It's definitely a little drier. We did water this area too. We did deadheading and such, but it's okay. We'll see how it spreads throughout the year. There was morning glory all throughout here. It's probably endless morning glory that we could pull throughout the vinca. We shook off the hostas, cut back these shrubs that were growing into the lawn just so it's a little cleaner, and tidied up this pathway. There was a lot of debris stuck and wedged in here, and things fly all over, but we did tidy up the lamium here as well. We removed 2 of the Daphnes that were dead per her request. So there was a Daphne here I'm thinking another hydrangea would be better. So let's try hydrangea here in the fall. She'd like to do that in the fall. And then same thing right here. This was also where there was another Daphne. And I think it was root rot. They were pretty soft and kind of ripped right out. And I remember it being really wet when we planted. And I know this gets heavily irrigated, so I think it just wasn't set up for success, so we could maybe get something different going on over there. Really clean and tidy with the Jenny. We cut that back to the pathway. All this got cleaned up so that the corner is clean, and this is nicely watered, raked through and fluffed. There's a view, super lush. We cut the Jenny back over here as well, did some weeding, really cleaning out this soil here, nice and pristine. Watering all of our new guys. That was installed last time. And super clean. Just want to walk back here and show off how clean this is as well, and the window wells. And yeah, that's the view from over here. We didn't do much with the bamboo. We didn't trim the bamboo or anything today. Didn't really see a need to. And yeah, just lots of watering and pruning and weeding out morning glory from this crazy area, and tying things back. The lamium is overtaking just like we want, so that's something we'll probably have to trim again every time we're here. And that'll be it for today. Thank you.